Hello, Chris here with Lazy Day Pools, swimmingpoolhowto.com. The topic of this video is going to be swimming pool liners. One of my customers, one of the members at Swimming Pool How To wanted me to just discuss pool liners and kind of what the best pool liners are and what to look for when you're buying a pool liner and all of that good stuff. Pool liners, for those of you who aren't familiar, pool liners are the vinyl pool membrane that covers the bottom of your pool and holds, essentially, it's what keeps the pool from leaking all the water out. And they come in all sorts of different colors now, but most of them are blue and with a little printed tile pattern at the top around the top edge of the pool. And pool liners come in different mil ratings, M-I-L, mil ratings, and so you may have 20 mil liners, 27 mil liners, 30 mil liners, that kind of thing. 20 mil are the thinner liners, and then 27 and 30 mil are the thicker liners. And people always ask me, which one is better, and the thicker liners are better for longevity, but it's important to understand that the thicker liners are only going to add about a year to the life of the liner. It's not going to double the life of the liner or anything like that. A lot of people out there will tell you that it will, but that's just not been my experience, and I can't honestly say that that's the case. So the thicker liners generally are going to cost a little bit more, but not significantly more. So if you want a thicker liner, I suggest you go ahead and grab one. But a lot of people still do the thin liners, and thin liners are okay also. The main thing to look for when you're buying a liner, there's two things: the quality of the liner itself, which basically you want to make sure that the vinyl is either American or originated in America or Canada. That's just, in my opinion, the higher quality vinyl. There's pool professionals out there that would disagree with me on that, and that's fine, but I'm just basing this on my own experience. When you also want to look at the warranty. The warranty of the pool liner will be very indicative of the quality of the pool liner. Okay, so the length of the warranty does not matter. If you have a warranty for 50 years, but it depreciates every year until the first 10 years, it depreciates 10% for the first 10 years, then it's worth nothing after 10 years. So they can, if it says 50-year warranty, it just doesn't mean anything. Also, all the warranties going to cover on a pool liner, regardless of the manufacturer, is seam separation. So when the seams on the liner come apart, pull apart because they weren't welded correctly or in the plant, that is covered. But if you puncture the liner, it's not covered. If you bleach the liner out with salt system or chlorine, it's not covered. Only seam separation. That's important. Groundwater, damage caused by groundwater, is not covered. Only seam separation, and that'll save you a lot of headache if you just understand that from the get-go. So the quality of the liner is the main thing. Quality of manufacturer, quality of vinyl, and the warranty is the most indicative thing of those things combined. The total quality of the liner. The other thing is the installer. The installer is one of the more important things. You want to make sure that the installer is good at what they do, that they've done a lot of them. You have to install. I've installed, we put in about 300 liners per year. Over the past 10 years, we've installed over 3,000 liners, and I still learn stuff all the time. So it's not easy. There's a lot of things that can go wrong, and you really just need somebody that has been doing it, not necessarily for a long time, but somebody who has done at least 20 or 30 liners. You've got to do at least 20 or 30 liners before you even really start to understand how to deal with problems that arise when they come up. But that's basically it. You want to look for the quality of the